Well, yeah, I mean, I would have taken 3 points at the start of the day, that's for sure. I thought they adapted really well. It isn't easy. It is strange. You can hear commentary going on in the back and the media people speaking, and at the same time you do get engrossed in the game as well. It's just not what we're used to. But we know why we're in this situation, and we have to just get on with it and do our best. And that's why I'm really, really proud of the players. They found a solution, kept fighting, kept working, and we've got a nice moment tonight. We have to recover because we've got a game on Tuesday.
That's great. Thanks a lot for your time, Graham.
Cheers.
So, Tim, I'm not sure who we've got next, but if you can promote next in the queue.
We don't actually have any hands up at the moment.
So if you want to ask a question, please raise your hand and we'll promote you. So Andy Naylor or Nick Callow and Brian Owen.
Of course, as a striker, you need to score. That's an important part of your job. But in terms of the play and how he contributes to the team, I'm happy with him. He's a good kid. He's learning. He's adapting to the Premier League from the Championship, and I think he'll get better and better.
Is he the sort of player, if you look, I mean, you as a sort of primarily a defender yourself, would you have not liked playing against him? It's just, like I say, he's got that kind of competitive streak to him, hasn't he? A lot of movement, keeps defenders busy.
Yeah, he's always on the move. He's running. He's fighting. He wants to help the team. He wants to do his best for the club, and he wants to score as well. It's a tough job being a striker because if you miss or you don't score, then pressure can come to you, and there's always an easier solution somewhere else. But he's like I said, he's adapting to the step up from the Championship. I don't know how many goals he's got now, but it's. I think he'll be wanting more, but again, he's making that step in a good way, and I think he can get better and better.
He mentioned that he apologised to Mikel Arteta at half time, but basically explained that it was an accident. So did he need to apologise really?
Well, I think we're not a team that wants to see players injured. We're not a team that wants to. I think we're respectful in that way, and it's not nice to see a fellow professional getting carried off. So that's a normal reaction for Neil. I don't think it was a malicious challenge. I don't think he went to hurt anybody. It's just one of those things that can happen in football. But obviously, we wish him a speedy recovery.
What about that happened at the end, and particularly with Guendouzi? What did you make of that?
Well, I think it's when you can see the last minute goal like that, emotions are raw for both teams. It's hard for us to contain our excitement. We're fighting for our lives, and at the same time, it's disappointing for them because Arsenal played a good game, I thought, and I don't think they deserve to lose. But sometimes life isn't fair, and at the time you have to deal with it. And I think you just saw that emotion. I don't think there was any big problem.
Just how big a 3 points is that, Graham, in the context of the way the game went, going behind, and what you've got coming up, the home games coming up, and just the situation at the bottom?
Well, every 3 points in the Premier League is massive, I think. We've waited a long time for one, so we know that ourselves. I think it was important that we showed the fight, that we demonstrated that we're here to give everything, to find a solution, however it is. To come from a goal down in the Premier League is really, really difficult to win. So that shows you about the character of the players, in my opinion, because there's no crowd to help them. They have to find it themselves within. And we've spoken a lot about that over the last few weeks, and how we just keep going until the end, regardless of what's happening in the game. And they've got the rewards for that today.
Just one other quick one. Aaron Moy went off at half time. Was that a tactical thing? He'd been booked. What was the thinking behind that?
Yeah, it was a bit tactical, and of course with the booking, and to make the use of the extra sub.
Thank you, Graham.
Cheers, Andy.
Graham, it's Nick Callow here. Can I just ask, do you prepare for Arsenal games in any different way? Because you seem to have a really good record against them, going back to Ostersund's as well?
Well, in this game, I've obviously had quite a long time to prepare, and the game at Östersund, the first game, we had a long time to prepare, but we lost that one 3-0. No difference at all. It's as you can see, that whatever plans you have, the game takes care of itself. The game plays itself, and the players have to find the answers and dig in and find the solutions. And I thought they did that really, really well. So proud of them tonight.
But do you see certain weaknesses in their play that you can exploit?
No. I mean, of course, it'd be easy for me to say this, but I think we won the game today. I'm not sure that Arsenal deserve to lose, but that's football. You know, we played games previously where we think, well, I don't think we deserve to lose that one, or maybe we could have got this extra point. But it's football. Things can turn. There's fine margins. They could have scored maybe an extra goal. These things are just what makes football so good. So there's no magic formula. There's nothing. We prepare the same whenever we play, and then it's just about playing the game of football.
Cheers, thanks.
Cheers.
Right, can I just go for an appreciation of the actual effort and organisation defensively that went in? You know, on a hot.
That's ultimately what we said. Both boxes, attacking and defending, we have to be really, really strong. Sometimes you need a bit of luck and a bit of quality, and I think we probably had that today.
And at the end, obviously, we see Alexis going on 3 minutes into added time or whatever. The two up front, you were obviously thinking you could win it when we were maybe thinking that it'd be a decent point.
Well, I mean, Alexis can do both. Sides of the game, and Yves Bissouma, in fairness, had run himself into the ground. So it was. I wouldn't say it was necessarily me being so clever. It was more just reacting to what I'm seeing on the pitch, which is Yves needs to go off, and we'd already put Dale on, and then Alexis can play on that left side, and we know that if something falls to him, he can find a forward pass, which is what he did, and it was a great goal and nice to score from open play.
Brilliant understanding, wasn't it? Give a little word about Conley and Maupay, that sort of understanding of each other.
Yeah, I mean, they're a good pair. When they're working well for each other, they complement each other well. I thought Aaron came on and really worked for the team. You know, he's a young player adapting to the Premier League. So is Neil. So will be Alexis. But they've got quality, and they can help us in the next 8 games, and they can help us going forward as well.
And you said you'll have to manage Alzati just finally. Presumably that was part of his not being involved today, and also Jahanbakhsh, why wasn't he involved?
Yeah, Stephen. Yeah, a little bit. Felt a little bit of soreness in last week in the game, so we just took it a bit careful with him. He'll be coming in contention with the game on Tuesday. So will Ali. Ali's just unlucky, just tactical, and again he's going to be one that's available again for us next match.